More support also on the way for housing developers. Starting tomorrow, those undertaking large-scale en-bloc redevelopment projects will be given a longer timeline to complete and sell all their units. Changes to the additional buyer stamp duty or ABSD rules are aimed at supporting bigger projects and boosting housing supply. Alexandra Anand with more.
It's a race against the clock once a developer acquires a site. Typically, they have 2 years to commence construction and 5 years to complete the project and sell every unit. Miss those deadlines and they risk having to pay more than 35% in additional buyer stamp duty or ABSD. But not every project can be completed on the same timetable.
We recognize that developers seeking to undertake the redevelopment of large residential en-bloc sites will require more time. They may not be able to meet the regular ABSD remission timelines. We could end up with a lose-lose outcome for the society as a whole if developers are discouraged from rejuvenating large residential en-bloc sites.
Under revised rules, developers of projects yielding 700 to 1,399 homes will now have up to 6 years to sell all units. For mega projects that can yield at least 1,400 homes, that timeline will be extended to 7 years. The government says the longer timelines will encourage developers to take on more ambitious redevelopment projects. This will unlock aging estates for renewal while making better use of scarce land.
Actually give a lot more flexibility and also leeway for developer to reduce some of these development risks, especially when you look at this 5.5 to 7 years time span. There could be possibility of cyclical effect or even the external shock that can derail some of these development plans.
Despite the longer timeline, analysts say developers are still likely to launch and sell units as quickly as possible to minimize holding costs. And that may mean discounts on their units will not necessarily go away. The changes could also encourage more owners to test the collective sale market, although whether it sparks a broader revival remains to be seen.
I think this will actually encourage a lot more sales committee from the en-bloc project to start initiating some of the en-bloc sale activities. Despite all these changes, I think the en-bloc committee or the owners had to also be realistic in the asking price, such that they can actually attract some potential buyers.
For now, he expects government land sale sites to remain developers' primary source of residential land. Looking ahead, though, he says older developments, particularly those in prime, city centre locations, could become increasingly attractive options for developers looking to replenish land banks.